Hello crocheters, I'm Heidi and I'm very excited to show you how to make this charming dishcloth. It's called the Marguerite dishcloth and you can go to knitpicks.com, search for it, and download the pattern for free. I would like to credit Sandra of Cherry Heart for this lovely clamshell stitch. Alright, first let's go over what supplies you'll need to make this dishcloth. You will need 4 skeins of a worsted weight yarn. I'm using Comfy Worsted. You will need a size H 5mm crochet hook, a tapestry needle to weave in your ends at the end, and a pair of scissors. All right, let's get started. To start the dishcloth, we are first going to make a slip knot. Then you will attach that to your crochet hook. And then we're going to make our first chain stitch. And we're going to make 34 of these. Once you've completed 34 chain stitches, I'll meet you back here for row 1. So now you've completed your foundation row, you should have 34 chain stitches. For row 2, we're basically just going to single crochet the whole way. So what you want to do is you're going to do a single crochet in the second stitch from your loop. So you're going to go in, grab the yarn, and there's your first single crochet. You're going to go to the next stitch, do the same thing. Now you have 2 stitches, and you're going to keep on doing this all the way to the end of the row. And I'll meet you back here for row 2. So now we've reached the end of row 1 and we're going to start row 2. We'll start by doing 1 chain. Then we're going to turn our work. And we're going to do the same thing we did on the previous row. We're going to single crochet. So we'll go into this first stitch here. Grab the yarn, pull it through. And there's your first single crochet. Do it again in the next stitch. We're going to keep doing this all the way to the end of the row. And once you're finished, I'll meet you here for row 3. Alright, you've reached the end of row 2, so now we're going to start 3. Let's turn the work, and we're going to do a slip stitch into this very first stitch right here. And we're going to do another slip stitch into the next one. And then we're going to do a half double crochet into the next stitch. Next we'll do a double crochet. We're going to repeat that 2 more times. So you'll have 3 double crochets. Then we'll do another half double crochet. And then 3 more slip stitches into the next 3 stitches. So you're going to repeat this sequence 3 more times. Half double crochet, 3 double crochets, half double crochet, and 3 slip stitches. At the end of the 3rd time, you're only going to do 2 slip stitches at the end instead of 3. And I'll show you how to do that when we come back for row 4. Alright, to start row 4, we are going to attach our second color of yarn. So we'll take the yarn, grab it with a hook, pull it through that loop, and then we're going to chain 3 stitches with this new yarn. Alright, so let's turn this row. And this chain 3 counts as your first stitch. So we're going to skip this first stitch right here and go into the next one. We're going to do a double crochet. All right, and then we're going to do a half double crochet in the next stitch. Then we're going to work a single crochet in the next 3 stitches, those 3 double crochets from the previous row. Then we're going to work another half double crochet. All right, and now we're going to start the fun part, the clamshell spike stitch. So we're going to be working in these 3 slip stitches from the previous row. You're going to skip the first one, and we're going to work into the single crochet of the previous row right below this middle one. And we're going to do a double crochet. So this can be a little tricky. You might have to massage that hook in there, but you want to push through that single crochet stitch, come out the back side, grab the yarn, pull it through, complete your double crochet. Then we're going to do another double crochet, and we're going to go into this spot right below the stitch we just did. Again, we're going to do another double crochet, and we're going to go into that spot where we did the first double crochet. So again, you might have to negotiate that hook in there a little bit till it comes out the back side. Grab the yarn, and there's a beautiful spike. And then we'll skip that 3rd slip stitch, and we'll start the sequence over again with doing a half double crochet into this next spot here. You'll continue the sequence to the last 2 stitches of the row, and I'll meet you back here for row 5. All right, we are at the end of row 4, the last 2 stitches. We're going to single crochet into each one of those. All right, to start row 5, let's chain 1, turn the work. Now you get a break after that tricky row before. We're just going to single crochet all the way across. So I'll meet you at the end, and we'll start row 6. All right, here we are at the beginning of row 6. Now you're going to notice that this is similar to row 3 we did previously, with just a few minor differences. So we're going to chain 3, turn the work. Once again, this chain 3 counts as your first stitch. So we're going to skip this first stitch here, and we're going to double crochet into the second one from your hook. Then we're going to half double crochet in the next stitch. And then we're going to slip stitch into the next 3 stitches. All right, once again, we'll do another half double crochet. And now we're going to do this fan shape like we did in row 3. So we'll do 3 double crochets. Another half double crochet. And then 3 more slip stitches. And we're going to repeat this fan shape 2 more times until you have 3 stitches left, and I'll meet you back at the end of the row. So here we are at the end of row 6. We have 3 stitches left. We're going to work 1 half double crochet, and then 2 double crochets, 1 in each of these last stitches. And there you go, here's our sequence. So moving on to row 7, you're going to add in your 3rd color. And as you can see, we're basically repeating the sequence we did for the first 2 rows. We do a row of single crochet, then this fan row, and then the spike row. And you'll just complete this until you finish your dishcloth. Hope you had a wonderful time. Thanks for joining us.